My blood chills in my veins when I contemplate the day which shall come sooner or later when Rome will add to all of her other iniquities the murder of Abraham Lincoln. An interesting thing, though, in the book was Charles Chineke. There's some excerpts of some quotes that he has, and I'm going to be reading some of it. And he was basically going up to Lincoln saying that you once defended me back in 1830s when you were a lawyer, and you ticked off a Jesuit on the other side, right? He was trying to basically frame me because I left the Jesuit order and blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to get me in. Lincoln basically made mockery. He made jokes as per usual. It was his style and his, flamboyant character that's basically pissed him off, going, you're making us look like fools in front of everybody. So he kind of already laid the cementing ground foundation of ticking off the Vatican then, or getting the ire of the Jesuits. Here's a quote that comes from Father Chineke when he was coming to visit Lincoln at the White House. My dear President, I answered, it was just this strange story published about you which brought me here yesterday. I wanted to say a word about it, but you were too busy. Let me tell you that I wept as a child when I read the story for the first time. For not only my impression of is that it is your sentence of death, but I have from the lips of the converted priest that it is the order to excite the fanaticism of the Roman Catholic murderers, whom they hope to find sooner or later, to strike you down. They have invented a false story of you being born in the Church of Rome and of you being baptized by a priest. They want, by that, to brand your face in the ignominious mark of apostasy. Do not forget that the Church of Rome, an apostate, is an outcast who has no place in society and who has no right to live. The Jesuits want the Roman Catholics to believe that you are a monster and an open enemy of God and of his church, and that you are excommunicated man. For every apostate, ipso facto, by that very fact, excommunicated, you have brought to the theology of one of the most learned and approved of the Jesuits of his time, Bossambam, who, with many others, say that the man blah, 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 who will kill you will do a good and holy work. More than that, here is a copy of the decree of Gregory VII proclaiming that the killing of an apostate or a heretic of an excommunicated man, as you have declared to be, is not a murder. Nay, it is good, a Christian action. That decree is incorporated into the canonic law, which every priest must study and which every good Catholic must follow. My fear is that you will fall under the blows of a Jesuit assassin if you do not pay more attention than what you have done till now to protect yourself